Hi everybody, this is Ken Iverson out there in YouTube land from Brenton, Washington, a little north of Kent, Washington, where our previous recordings have come from. I'm recording today from a hospital, believe it or not, from a hospital room. I won't tell you which hospital for matters of privacy. I've been here for a while now for various reasons. Right now I have contracted something called MRSA, which means methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, which means I have a particular virulent kind of what do you call it, Staphylococcus, which is resistant to most antibiotics, and that's something that you can track in hospitals. Mine is not real bad, but it is something that you can track in hospitals lots of times. And it's important that I not be around other patients who have resistance is low. So anyway, that's something I can type in while in the hospital, of all things. Now, I've recorded before about Abraham Lincoln, and I got a lot of response on that. I mentioned mental illness and Abraham Lincoln. I mentioned myself. I mentioned that life caught up with me on several occasions, and I left it at that, and I said I would discuss that further at some other time, and I plan to do that now. Life caught up with me in the sense that I too have a mental illness. I just mentioned it at the time. I hinted at it that I have a mental illness. It's called bipolar 1, Manic-Depression. That is something I'm coming out of the closet now. I talked for maybe 7, 8, 10 minutes this morning, or this afternoon, and try to explain to you what it's like to be bipolar 1. I have gone through a particularly hard time recently. Let me tell you that life has caught up with me again. I've been hospitalized. I've been hospitalized here at the hospital I'm at now, which is 4.2 miles north of the nursing home I was in, where my last recording several months ago, 5 or 6 months ago. I came here on June 26th of 2013, and there's nothing more that the hospital would like to do to get me out into the community. And I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't know that I have a place to go. I don't have a home right now. And they've tried and they've tried. I won't go into that right now, but there doesn't seem to be a place for me to go. The social workers have tried to place me, but I do not have a place for me. So, anyway, what it's like to be bipolar. Bipolar is when some of the symptoms I have is staying up all night, not getting enough sleep. I'm looking at my care plan right now to the left of me. It says plan of care, prevent falls. I have fallen twice since I've been here at the hospital. Manage meds. I'm taking medication. I have a very good psychiatrist, and he is looking to get my medications adjusted. It says get lots of rest with 2 exclamation points after that. And that's extremely, extremely important for me to get lots and lots of rest. I find myself dozing off. In fact, one of the falls, I was sitting at the edge of my bed, maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, and just sitting there, and I fell asleep. And I fell to my right, and I was lucky that I only injured my ear, the right ear here. And I'm very lucky that I didn't do more damage. I was lucky that I didn't kill myself. And I guess I was being attended to by staff here, and I fell, and it injured my knee. And that's where the MRSA is coming from, the Staphylococcus resistant MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. That's where it's coming from, is from the knee. And I don't remember, I have no recollection of that, but I have a hefty scar there now. will have a big scar in my knee. I showed it to you. I know how to contort into all kinds of shapes to do that. Let me just update you on some other things. What I'm wearing, for example, you probably noticed my hair is a lot shorter. I cut it the other day with clippers from a friend. She bought me some from a place called Sally's here in Kent, and I have clippers that I just clip my own hair, and I think it's going to save me a lot of money because I don't have much money to live on. Now let me stand up here a little bit. See, there is, I mentioned before, I'm a big Barack Obama fan. Right there, healthcare reform, Barack Obama, www.barackobama.com. You go there and you'll find out more about healthcare reform, and that is Obamacare. And I wear this shirt proudly. I'm a big Obama fan, except I do not support the war in Afghanistan. I do not support the war in Iraq. I don't know why President Obama sent 30,000 more troops into Afghanistan. I really don't. I don't understand that at all. If you want to have in writing what I think about that, you can go to www.peace-day.org, and on the lower right hand corner there is a listing of the places that I have that you can click on them. Facebook and YouTube, and you can access where we are right now. And YouTube and what is Twitter. Although I'm having difficulty signing up for Twitter. I was signed up for Twitter for months, and apparently I wasn't. I don't know that I am right now. So anyway, you click on one of those YouTube, and there's 65 videos that I recorded 2 years ago. That's another symptom of bipolar type 1 is frantic activity. And I engaged in frantic activity. I recorded 60 or so from Father's Day until late in 2010. And that's an extraordinary number of videos to record in that period of time. I was very busy. And Abraham Lincoln, not to compare myself certainly to Abraham Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln went through periods of life like that. You can read a book by Doris Kearns Goodwin, or Joyce Kearns Goodwin. She has A Team of Rivals is the name of the book, and she says in there that he engaged in that kind of activity. He was very he would go for days in which he hadn't had any sleep. This is documented. And then he would crash. And I'm afraid that I will crash. I've crashed before. I'm not looking forward to it. So, anyway, I stay up some nights all night. And I do things that are productive, that are good. See behind me? I say right there. See right there that girl. That's from the St. Labor Indian School. And they sent me some pictures. I don't know if you can see them on the wall there. They sent me some pictures right over my shoulder here. It's around here. See right over here. The pictures. They sent some pictures, and I sent them $20. I stayed up all night donating, sending sorry notices to people that sent me donations and solicitations. And, that was one of the schools that's one of the places that I donated to. I donated $20 in cash to that school, and that's one I will continue to donate to. And they just, it's a school for Indian children in Montana. And they pulled at my heartstrings, and I donated to them. We'll continue to do so. But, I don't know if I'm doing a very good job of explaining this. frenzied activity followed by times of downtime. I have a friend who says that he sometimes homicidal, and sometimes I tend to be more introverted. I tend to implode. He tends to explode. I have imploded in the past, and I have exploded more recently. So anyway, we're over 10 minutes. So I'm going to keep this short. I've recorded before. It's 15 minutes, and I realize that people's attention span is not that long. So I'm going to stop recording now, and I'll come back and record some more in a few minutes. So we'll stop recording right here. 10:47, 10:48, 10:49, 10:50. This is Ken Iverson from Renton, Washington, USA, in the great United States. Stop recording here. 10:58, 10:59, 10:50.